Hi, my name is Robin B.
Okay.
We're coming from the chat, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all of our new subscribers and our comments, and we just enjoy having you and talking to you. But today we're going to talk about the school system.
Yeah.
And well, there was the incident that I saw happen was little boy right around my block escaped from I guess you guys seen it on television because it happened yesterday, the second, escaped from not escape, but he got out of the school for artistic kids. And they had a big manhunt over here around it. And they found him somewhere in another borough. And I'm like, that's crazy. And they were wondering how he got over there, but I don't know. But he probably
Yeah.
walked, just kept walking. Because 278 is over here by me too, which goes right into Long
Okay.
Island.
Okay.
Staten Island. That's where they found him.
Ah.
So yeah, so they were saying that, we need to do something about these school systems because the lack of teachers and different other things that go on that they can't watch these kids. I'm not blaming it on the teacher, the boy, he's supposed to be watched at all times,
Wow.
in his
Okay.
particular, and they said he just walked out the exit door and just went on in the street.
Wow.
He was 11
That's
years old.
wow.
Yeah. But they
Wow.
found him, thank God. They did find him. But it was crazy around here. I couldn't believe it. And then when I saw it on the news, I said, oh, they found a little kid. They found,
I'm so glad.
yeah,
I'm
they
so
found him.
glad.
They found him.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, the school system, like we were talking about earlier, they need help.
Yeah.
They need help because,
Yeah.
I mean, they've cut out everything in the schools. They don't help our kids as far as, I mean, you remember gym, and
Yep.
gym is now what, study hall? Come on. And what do they do
Yeah.
on their phone the whole entire time? Gym was for a purpose, for
Yeah.
exercise, for
Yeah. To
you
keep you
call
in
it,
shape, keep you motivated.
yeah, keep you motivated. Competition as far as
Yeah.
games are concerned. Teach you how to be a team player.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff it taught you. The
Yeah.
they cut out a lot of stuff. But
Music in
music,
this.
yeah, that was the number one thing we were talking about. Music.
Yeah, a lot of schools drop their music program, and that's a shame because music helps develop a different side of your brain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
And it was fun. It was fun learning an instrument when you're little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
not even the instrument, they had singing courses, the
yeah,
choirs, the
yeah,
different things, because I was involved in all that, and it was
mm,
mandatory. It was a
mm.
class that you had to take in high school. It was a class that you had to complete. And yeah, and they don't have I know now that some of the states are giving some of the teachers like a little stimulus package to help them. But I know like a couple years back before all this, they had to buy everything on their own.
There's a not a yeah, it's a GoFundMe for a teacher on Nextdoor right now. She's like, I'm looking to get ink for a color printer. Ink,
Oh,
so that my kids in her class can print out for the project. And I'm like, I'll never remember my teacher when I was coming up having to deal with stuff like that.
no.
There were
But
pens.
I
She
remember
had
printing nothing out for no project.
no, but
For
I mean, they
real.
had
I'm just saying.
with me, they had the mimeograph and the little when I got older, the little overhead projector
Oh
that
yeah,
showed
I
you.
remember overhead
Yeah,
projectors, of course.
yeah, yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, the teacher, if you didn't have a pencil, the teacher usually had an extra pencil to
Oh
give to
yeah,
you or a
yeah.
pen or what
That's
have you.
true.
I
That's
mean, it's sad. It's sad, and the even sadder thing is that we gonna be dependent on these kids in another 20, 25 years.
would be
So
the
we,
COVID kids, right?
yeah. I mean,
I mean, that's not funny, but it
no,
is
but
because it's
we
sad the way these kids are, and then I heard too that the what do you call it, the therapist for speech has
mhm.
gone up because of us wearing masks so much. The kids cannot articulate the way they used to because they watch your mouth as you speak in
Ah,
growing up. As
wow.
a child, they watch you, they listen to you and they look at your mouth.
Yeah.
So that's how they learn to articulate and learn and this, that, and the other. And because everybody was wearing masks, they still know facial stuff. Unless in the house,
Wow.
of course, in the house. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it has gone up. Physical speech
wow.
has gone up tremendously
Yeah.
for little
Yeah.
kids. Mhm.
Yeah. And it used to be the school would test you and this, that, and the other, but I don't think you test you like if you're gifted or what have you, or
Oh, yeah.
or remedial. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? There
Mhm.
was a general scale. What where do you fall on this scale? Now it's like I know two instances where the kids, they think they're gifted, but they're telling the parents that they got to go out and pay to have them tested, you know? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow,
Mhm.
just wow. I mean, and granted, back when I went, we didn't have to deal with half the stuff that these kids today have to deal with,
Well,
you
that's
know?
true too. We didn't have
Ye-
all the people coming in and murdering them and this, that,
Yeah,
and the other.
yeah.
But I don't know, in 20 years, them same kids that sit down and on that computer and on that thing all day long, they'll be the ones, I guess, if we end up in some kind of altercation with other countries.
Oh
Be the one
boy.
protecting us, but there's no gym, there's no physical therapy. I mean, the physical,
Fitness,
there's nothing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the only thing, if we fight a computer war, we might win.
Wow. But
But
no,
I mean,
no, because
that's just my opinion, okay? I'm just
yeah,
making a joke, all right?
I'm just saying with artificial intelligence coming out, I don't think so. Yeah. But you know what? I kind of feel like we kind of dropped the ball, you know, because when we came up, it was a certain way, and I just thought that it was still that same way, you know,
It's not.
and it's not, you know, it's sad, it really is. And to
Someone told
me,
me yesterday that they just hope that the aliens just come now and just take over everything and make it a good way. But that's not never gonna. We're not ready for that. And then all the
no,
big wigs who are doing all this bad stuff to this country, or anything, they're not gonna stand for that. But
no,
another race or whatever you would call it, I'm coming down. Nah,
to educate us
yeah,
and
to
say
educate us, but
scare and save us. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
Uh,
know either, but if you guys got any comment, go ahead, Karen.
I was gonna say we got the means to do everything right. We just don't. You know, it's unequal distribution of resources
True,
that don't have to be that way. You
true,
know, it,
exactly, and that's
it
that's the bottom line.
yeah,
Unequal of resources, because if
yeah,
we would concentrate on us,
yeah,
we would be a better place to stay.
yeah, yeah,
Better place to stay.
yeah.
But
Uh,
obviously, it's concentrated in so many other people. We're not even getting a chance. So,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
getting worse. It is getting worse.
But we got to flip it so that it gets better. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
I mean
saying.
that's the
You
only way
know.
it's gonna get better, unless we, put our foot down and say, "Hey, we got to stick together and do something about this."
Yeah, because some things I think are fundamental. I think the right to housing is fundamental. I think the right to food is fundamental. I think the right to education is fundamental. You
Exactly.
know, though, and access to healthcare too. That's fundamental. You
Right.
know, and if you're struggling with one of those or multiple things of those, then you're really at a disadvantage. And you know, I feel for our us. I feel for our
Yeah, because
situation.
you're absolutely right. Nobody should have to struggle for those things.
Yeah,
Nobody, not in
yeah.
this supposedly country.
Yeah. So we'll
But
get it
anyway, give us
together.
your comments. Yeah, hopefully we'll get it together. But give us your comments and your shares and subscriptions, and we appreciate everything. And this is our opinions only, so we'll
For
talk to you later.
entertainment purposes only.
Well, some of this is true, but it's our opinion.
Yes,
But
yes.
anyway, we'll see you next time from the chatter. Bye bye.